Hey everyone, it's Skylar. Welcome back to my channel, and please bear with me. I am still a bit behind, but we're on to day 5 of 28 days of wrestling reviews challenge month, and this is the one that I've been hinting about, which is the 56-page review, A5 paper style. So what I've decided to do for this review, it's going to be put into 6 parts. So it's more manageable instead of doing like one big long review, which could take hours and hours and hours. So it's easier. So bear with me. I need my juice. So this one will be part 1 of day 5. So it's Eve of Destruction. The running time is 45 minutes. The DVD was released in 2011, but the interviews were done back in the year 2000. Starring Stone Cold Steve Austin, like who was mentioned in the DVD. Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, Mankind, The Undertaker, Vince McMahon, Shane McMahon, X-Pac, Matt Hardy, Jeff Hardy, Edge Christian, Badass Billy Gunn, Shawn Michaels, Big Boss Man D'Lo Brown, Road Dogg Jesse James, which is Road Dogg, Test, Triple H, Chyna, Pat Patterson, Gerald Briscoe, The Mean Street Posse, and Teddy Reynolds. So part 1 goes as follows. The DVD starts off with Mick Foley walking down the ramp to the ring as the King of the Ring, King of the Ring, with a steel chair, climbing up the Hell in a Cell to the top, and once he gets on the top he has a chair waiting, looks around and walks to the top side of the cage. Then Mick Foley talks about the Hell in a Cell match, then shows The Undertaker and Mick Foley on the top of the cage, and then shows Shawn Michaels falling off the cage, and then shows the Hell in a Cell match between Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker. Then Mick Foley talks more, then The Undertaker makes his way to the ring, and then The Undertaker talks about the Hell in a Cell match. Then Mick Foley dares The Undertaker to come up to the top of the Hell in a Cell cage, and does, and battles it out on the top of the cage. And then The Undertaker throws Mick Foley off the cage and through the announcer's table. Then the Big Boss Man gives his interview about the Hell in a Cell match, as did D'Lo Brown talk about the same match as well. Then Stone Cold Steve Austin talked about the match. Then Mick Foley said that he wasn't in much pain when he landed on the floor, but wasn't comfortable, but could continue the match anyway. So he left the stretcher and went back up the cage, and then The Undertaker said that he didn't expect Mick Foley to get off the stretcher, but he did. Then Mick Foley got back up to the top of the cage. Then Jeff Hardy said that he had goosebumps watching the match. Then Mick Foley says that his shoulder was dislocated and hurt his kidney, and he said that he wasn't 100% before the match. Then The Undertaker chokeslammed Mick Foley through the cage onto the ring. Then Road Dogg said that he thought that Mick Foley wouldn't get up after that. Then D'Lo Brown said that he's never seen anyone fall and land that hard ever. Then the chair fell on top of Mick Foley and knocked his teeth out. The Rock said that is what Mick Foley does to entertain people in his crazy ass way. Then Matt Hardy says that they're going to have to stretch Mick Foley out of the ring. The Undertaker says that Mick Foley goes through the cage. That was like a car crash. Then said that he thought that he was physically broken in half. Then Mick Foley says that he wasn't hurting as hell hitting his hard as even though he wasn't conscious, and then it shows a clip of his tooth up his nose and smiles, but wasn't the cage. Then the referees locked the cage door. Then the Undertaker and Mick Foley's match goes a little back and forth. Then Mick Foley hits the mandible claw, and then the Undertaker gets out of the hold and puts Mick Foley not once but twice into the thumbtacks, the second due to a chokeslam, then puts Mick into a tombstone pile driver, pins him and gets the win. Then the Undertaker walked away while Mick Foley is being put onto the stretcher. Then Stone Cold said that particular Hell in a Cell match was the start of many more matches to come. Then Road Dogg said it was a standing ovation when they both got back to the back by the other wrestlers. Then D'Lo says that they will never see anything like that again or even try to duplicate it. He says he doesn't know. Then Jeff Hardy said that was unbelievable and it was one of the best matches that he had ever witnessed. Then the Undertaker says he would do it again. Hell yeah, he would do it again with Mankind. Then Mick says he's sick of that match and likes other matches better. He's also flattered and deep down he's proud of the match, but he's done more than being knocked out. Then they take a look back at the same match between the Undertaker and Mankind. So that is part 1 done. I hope you enjoyed it. Part 2 will come after this, so hope you enjoyed this part. Stay gaudy, have unpleasant dreams, and I'll see you soon. Ta-ta for now. Bye.